Welcome back to Phillips Auto Body TV. Yellow headlights to factory finish. If your headlights are yellow, cloudy, or faded, you're losing more than just looks. You're losing visibility and safety. Today, we're going to take these headlights and we're going to completely change them from oxidized to crystal clear using one of the most effective modern restoration methods available. Also, we'll be using some of the newest sanding products that are out. We're going to sand them properly, then we'll prep them correctly and finish them off with a professional grade automotive clear coat that can last for years when it's done right. We're already in the shop and Philip's already started, so let me catch you up on what he's got going on. Okay, these little nibs on here, he always sands those down. He sands them flat. He doesn't like the look of them. He says it just makes the truck look so much better when you don't have those on there, so he sands those out before he restores it. Using Onyx belt sander with 80 grit. They're completely gone and it already looks much better. Next, he'll sand with some ceramic film disc. He likes the sun mite. It works just as well as anything. He'll be using 320 grit on a D8. Just keep in mind that you're sanding away that yellow film. That's what you're doing. He'll sand this until he doesn't see any more visible yellow, like a yellow look. He'll just sand it on off until he likes it. You don't want to sand through those, so you have to be careful. Stop, check what's going on, make sure you're not going through anywhere, you're not burning through. Okay, sanding here is not in real time. I've sped up the process. Some of you all, attention span's pretty low, so I'm just trying to get you to the point. This cloudy look right here, that's what you want. When you're sanding around the edges here, you do want to double check, make sure you're not burning through anywhere. It's easy to do. The other headlight, you'll just do it, repeat the process, do it the same way. Some of the headlights over time will turn yellow, and it's because of the UV coating that's on there. It eventually breaks down, and once that protective layer is gone, the sun starts attacking the plastic underneath it, so it causes oxidization and yellowing, and that dull hazy appearance, that's what you're seeing. The only real way that we've found to fix that is removing that damaged surface and completely sanding it down, getting all of our scratches fine, and then putting our top coat on there. If you've found a better way, drop it in the comments and let us know. We'd be happy to hear them. We're removing every bit of that damaged coating behind there. If you don't get it all off, it'll show through the finished product, and it will also shorten the life of the repair. And if you've priced headlights lately, you might see why someone would want to restore their headlights besides buying new ones. There's nothing wrong with restoring them. It puts them right back to like factory finish. So, in my opinion, it's well worth it. Looks like he just finished out with the 320 grit sandpaper there, and they should look pretty scratched up. You shouldn't see any yellow left. He has both of them completely sanded with the 320 grit. Now he'll move on to the 600 grit. He'll be using some Pro Sand, some 600 grit Pro Sand. It works just as good as any of the rest of it as we've found. So he'll be using that, and he'll do both of them. He'll keep sanding one till he gets finished, then he'll sand the other one. The go here is that you shouldn't rush this process, because the biggest mistake people make is almost shows up after the clear coat's applied. It's the scratches. So what you're trying to do is eliminate the scratches from the last one before you move on. Okay, looks like he's got them all ready for the next step. We'll be using some 3M Ultrafine. These are the newest pads that they have out. It's actually like a sponge pad with sandpaper on it. Works really well so far that we've seen. And he'll just take some baby shampoo and water and keep it wet and get it sanded. While you're sanding like this, you can actually look down and see if your scratches are disappearing. If they're not disappearing, you got to keep sanding with this paper to get rid of those scratches. I've already said it once, but a lot of times when someone re-clears, the biggest mistake is you can see their scratches through their clear. So you want to be sure and get this step right so that no one sees your scratches when you're done. I'll just speed it up again a little bit and let him get these sanded on up. When you pour the water over the top of it, usually that's what your clear is going to look like. That's going to be pretty well much your final result. So if you see any scratches through the water, you want to go ahead and take your time and get those scratches sanded on out so that when you clear it, they're not going to show back up and they'll look great. He's on to the second headlight, just doing it the same way that he did the first one. Just repeating those steps. Gonna check it just like he did that first one. He's gonna make sure he doesn't have any more scratches before he heads off into that paint booth. All the sanding's done. We got them ready to get them taped up. Next step is just getting it papered up, getting our tape put on it, and getting it in the paint booth. Double check, make sure that you've got it all taped up and you don't have any of the black showing, because if you get the overspray on the black, it really shows up and it's really hard to get off. I'll slow here and let you see his technique because a lot of you are interested in the way he does it. He does use American tape, and he also uses coated masking paper. Just set paint cans underneath it to hold it up. Now we'll do our final cleaning. We're using some wax and grease remover. Any dust, any residue, silicones, or fingerprints left on the surface can cause you problems with adhesion and create imperfections in the finish, so you want to get it cleaned really well. Here's where the transformation really happens. We're applying an automotive grade clear coat. Each coat's proper flash time and good spray techniques are the key to getting that factory-like finish. This restores the gloss while adding the UV protection that helps prevent the headlight from yellowing again. Okay, this is his first coat of clear, and by the time he's done, he will have added 2 coats. So 2 full coats of clear is what you need to make this thing just right. Just look at the difference. Not only does this improve the appearance of the vehicle, but it also restores nighttime visibility and makes driving safer. When you restore the surface correctly and you protect it with a quality automotive clear coat, the result can last much longer than most store-bought restoration kits. I mean, look at those results. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see us restore next. Since I missed it in the beginning, I've asked him to show y'all how to remove the headlight. So stick around. He's going to show you how to put it in and how to take it out. He's just plugging the plug back in. take that rod and you stick it back down in the hole, and then you twist it. You'll have one on each side. You've taken the headlights out. Now you have to readjust the beam to make sure that it's shining right. Use a single spot like Philip does. He uses his paint booth doors and he lines up the beam, making sure that he's got it right.
Yep. Yeah, they look great.
There's golden spots out there.
Yep.
If you're into learning things, if you're into body work, paint correction, restorations, professional techniques you can use in your own garage, make sure you subscribe to Philip's Auto Body TV. We're just getting started and there's plenty more coming. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.